Oh, good Lord, finally. Man, trying to figure out how technology works can be really challenging sometimes. Got brand new stream avatars down at the bottom of the screen for everybody that subs so they can play little mini games when we kick them off, or we can drop bombs on them if they start misbehaving. But yeah, they're going to be available to all subs. But today, we're live streaming this episode. Actually recorded up through Thursday, Thanksgiving. This is going out the Sunday before, so everything that you're going to be seeing in this live stream, you're going to see into the future of what's actually going on behind the scenes with the videos. But we got our beacon in. I don't think that was on the last one. Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not. I went down and fought the Wither. In fact, we fought him a couple of times yesterday. Got some extra beacons, and I've got a guy coming over to grab a beacon here as soon as he gets off work. So we're going to go down and go ahead and do all that stuff and things. We went ahead and expanded our storage a little bit. What is it I am needing right now? If I was a Wither skull, where would I be? That's the question. I'm thinking I'd probably be in mob drops, because that's where I'd want to be if I was a Wither skeleton skull. I've got the spare beacon. Oh, I've got a couple extra spare beacons still left. Maybe we don't need to go down and face off with the... Oh. I'm being a fool. Yep. We'll just... there's 14 in here, 14 more in here. So we'll grab 3 out of here, and we'll go in here to our blocks, and that's here. 1, 2, 3. And let's just grab like 12. I don't... In fact, we may do this twice. So yeah. We've got plenty of food on us. Let's go ahead and go down and take care of this right quick. I actually got some extra moonstone and sunstone picked up too. So if any of you guys are on the server and you need a set of sunstone or moonstone, let me know. We will, hopefully you've got fortune. I assume fortune works on this stuff. I don't know. I haven't had fortune on it yet. And these are brand new ores that I've never used prior to this server. And yeah, they are like way OP. We do finally, one of our traders is also mending, so if you need mending books, let me know. Also, what we're going to be doing in this episode is we're going to create the enchanter for enderIO. We're going to be hitting ender pretty hard on this this stream, but we're going to build an enchanter and set up our own books, so we no longer have to depend on traders. That's the goal, anyway. We're headed down into the pits of hell. I am missing fast sliders from Better Adventures Plus. Fast ladders. Man, I can't talk. Can't talk today. I haven't eaten yet today either. So we'll see how well I do. We'll just keep repeating for filler words until new ones come about. I think we set up the Wither fights down here. I didn't bring any milk buckets, but you know what? I didn't need them last time. And I found out that if you're inside, I'm pretty sure that this is wither-proof, even though it's strictly just reinforced obsidian block from enderIO. I think it's wither-proof, but even if not, we are inside my land claim, and we have discovered that mobs cannot, if they're inside your land claim, they can't hurt nothing. That's why when creepers blow up outside, they don't do any damage to the property. Well, looks like the same thing goes for the wither. So it kind of makes it, it makes these really cheap fights. Now he can still hit me, but he doesn't do any destruction. So I think this was kind of a waste of resources. Not that we, are lacking resources anywhere, but I brought him way down here, right underneath my base, surrounded by lava, and fought him the first time without knowing any of this. But I've just been figuring it out on my own. And since he is not hurting anything, let's go ahead and let him kick off. We'll just go back here. Not that we're scared or anything, but we're just going to kind of go back here and just grab a water bucket. Ow. I felt that way back here. Okay, he's alive. He's kicking over there. But yeah, we could take it slow and easy, or I could just try to get this done. I'm not the most patient tool in the shed. I think he's probably going to outlast me, so I don't have a lot. I've got a lot of armor, but I don't have a lot of hearts. And he does a number on my armor. I might outlast him, actually. I've still got plenty of hearts left. Well, we'll probably outlast the next one. This is not even right. It's not even right. But there we go. We got us another nether star. We can set up another beacon, so we'll have it left over. Man, those guys are noisy boys. But yeah, welcome to the stream. What was I supposed to do when I first started? I was too busy fighting, all the technology. Like I said, we just got stream avatars set up, and it's something I hadn't done before. And trying to get it to work with Minecraft and get the overlays to work. Hopefully you see little guys walking around at the bottom of the screen. There it is, number 2. Let me do the stuff and things. Welcome, DeathbyZombiez. I'm your host, USMCsky, playing a little Minecraft on the SKYcraft SMP server with the SKYforge mod pack. SKYforge being the mod pack that I just put together for our SKYcraft SMP. And this is kind of a test run. We're only at the end of the first week. There is an open invite, link to the description. Link in the description to the Discord. Feel free to come and join the Discord and get on the server. The more the merrier. And that fulfills my obligation for doing an intro. So let's back to the game. Let's get after this guy. You know what? I never even healed up after the last one. Looks like Isaac's kind of going through some achievements over there. That's good. Let's go ahead and heal up right quick. Let me get one more sandwich in me. I like sandwiches. They good sandwiches. Let's go and put that nether star up there and go down here and grab us some carrots. All right. Yeah, this just kind of makes the wither fight a non-fight. We should probably go ahead. I need some chorus fruit for what I want to do in enderIO. If you can hear me over all this fighting, I may need it. Whoops, I'm too busy looking at OBS instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm kind of curious. You know what? I could probably just turn down game sounds in here. We'll do that. And I'm just going to turn music off. There we go. Perfectamundo. All right, so we got 2 more nether stars. Yes, we do. So let's head back up to the base. In the first one, the one that comes out on Thursday, Thanksgiving, check that video out. Yeah, it's a wither fight, but it's one like you haven't seen before. He hit me and knocked me. I don't know. He teleported me. And maybe it was something that my arrow did, and he knocked it back on me. I'm not quite sure what happened, but he teleported me up into another cave. And me finding my way back down to him, it was harrowing because I didn't know if he had escaped. I was at that point. I didn't know if he escaped or what the story was, and I thought he might be, wrecking havoc. At that point in time, we had surprises because I did not know if he could get out of his little trap. So I was really concerned trying to get back to him, but it was a fun episode. I enjoyed making it, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Thursday, it is set to come out on Thanksgiving. So if you're not doing anything else Thursday, I think I set it to come out in the morning so it beats the football games, because I know when football starts. Yep, it is what it is. People like their football around here. All right, this is where I sit quietly until I get to the top of this. I'd be so busy huffing and puffing in real life that, yeah, I wouldn't be able to talk climbing this mini. All right. So when he gets off work, I will be able to throw a beacon at him, and it'll save him from having to set one up. Yeah, I do my best to help people out. It's you guys doing all right over here? Yeah, you guys are doing just fine. Spare gear. I'm trying to think of where to put these. If you're, I'm gonna go ahead and take these out of here, because we're gonna end up. We're going to need these. Excuse me. Take a drink of water. And I have a whole bunch of these too somewhere. Anyway, this is kind of the mob drops builder from where I've looted stuff. Oop. I did see some things that should not be in here. My spare gearbox in case you know, the worst happens, like I die, and it's what we in the military what we call a go box. That's my go box. You know what? We'll stick the really funky stuff up in here. Now somewhere, these are capture cards for cow spawn eggs, slime spawn eggs, and you can put these guys inside these they're easy mobs, and they drop loot based on whatever you stuck in here. Hey, cute. He follows my cursor. Anyway, you put your little egg in here. Sheep spawn egg. I have an experience enhancement here. 2 speed enhancements here. And the number of mobs is based on these big slot upgrades are small, and you can see where it says by 7. I don't know if this means I have 21 sheep in there or not, but that's, you know, kind of what it says. I mean, he gives off quite a bit of food. This guy gives food, leather, and a little bit of an experience. That's my cow. Basic, same setup for him. These guys I set up a little differently. I put luck on him. Wasn't sure if it was going to give me. It says boost the chance for rare item drops. Plus the experience, 1 speed enhancement along with a sword. So this is for player kills. I am not sure. I haven't gotten anything different from him. I get the same number of heads. We get about every 3rd or 4th drop, I'll get a head. He does give a lot of experience. And I'm going to have, you'll have to put the bones through the washer, but these will come out normal bones at the other end of that. And bone meal. You know, I haven't tried it without the putting it through a washer before. Yeah, you're not going to get anything without doing that first. But yeah, we'll have endless bone meal in here. This guy, magma cream. I'm just going to drop that in there. But that's it. I don't, you know, I went through and I was trying to, you know, I got all this magma cream. Other than maybe, and don't need it for potions or anything. I'm not going to be brewing any of these potions. I am fireproof, so I don't need the potions. So I was looking through to see what else you could do with it. And you make nether grout, but I'm done with tinkers. I guess you can make magma blocks. Mob duplicator. Okay. Well, I haven't messed with industrial foregoing before. Not sure I'll need to, but I will. I am going to for this particular playthrough. I'm going to do all the mobs. Nether engine. Aircraft upgrade. Huh. Interesting. I have not touched immersive. I've not touched immersive yet. And while we're in here doing this, what can you do with magma blocks? Because we got a lot of those too. I'm thinking those are primarily for toasters. Toasters, and there's a couple of, the magma anvil where you can actually use, I guess, lava or liquid magma to repair with instead of experience. But yeah, there's a lot of toasters. I knew that was in here. Evaporation, that's cyclic. Now I love cyclic. So you can generate power from certain liquids. That's kind of vague, cyclic, but yeah, we'll be getting through all of that. But this is my to-do list today. In fact, I've already started some of it. Like, we don't need that any longer. I did go ahead and get one tier 4 box finally. This is the right here, Charm of Flight. This is our end goal. So blaze powders, not a problem. We got endless blaze rods. Flight potions, you need coarse fruit. So that's going to require us to go through and kill the dragon. Sorry guys, I know y'all didn't want to rush through all that. I didn't want to rush through all that. This playthrough, that dragon's going to die though, because I got to go get coarse fruit. But we'll take that flight potion and we're going to make this ring. And it says 3 minutes. So I assume what you do is you brew the potions and feed it. And it gives you 3 minutes of flight time per potion. I'm not sure how that works. I haven't, like I said, I haven't played with that yet. Jump boost 3 just because. Like, why not? I've already got jump boost 2. These boots, I got night vision because of my armor. I've got night vision. Speed 2 is because of, well, partially because of the boots. It's got speed on it, but we have the beacon over there, and that does give us speed 2. And it also gives us, oh, actually it's set for resistance right now, isn't it? Okay, so it's strictly the boots. I was wrong. Haven't played with any of the corral tombstone except for, you know, upon death you get your tombstone. So that's going to be brand new for me. But the apotheosis, I am definitely going to be hitting all the stuff and things. There is so much more to this than just getting the gems and putting it in your armor. I don't even have, there, right there, like, that axe has plus 10 overheal and plus 22.5% crit damage. Even though we don't fight with it, for a couple of gems that you throw in there, that's not bad. Not bad at all. This has got efficiency 20, mending, unbreaking 3, fortune 3 on it. My moonstone pickaxe. And this is the winner right here. The mending, capturing 3. That's where we're getting our mobs from. Sharpness 4. I eventually plan on having sharpness 5 on it, but I hadn't got there yet. Nothing like putting dead air on the recording. I've got a tickle in my throat, and I keep having to stop and take drinks of water. I haven't drank enough water today. That has been an ongoing thing for me, though. You gotta focus on that water intake. All right, so let's slow down even more than what we already are. Let's chunk those in here. We'll stick these up here with it. We're gonna be making some solarium. Requires, you know, gold and we'll be needing copper alloy ingots, which I've already got that set up, and use those to go ahead and come in and do the conductive alloy ingots. I picked up a mob spawner earlier. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't necessarily know that I need it. I mean, we do have some mob utilities on this that are pretty freaking fancy. But with these guys up here, don't really Yeah, I keep grabbing all my stuff out of there for killing up the armor. All right. I think, is it this? Yeah, this is the one with all the stuff and things in it. So let's go ahead. One thing, let me go ahead and grab these and some of those. And we're going to be needing those. It just kind of hit me. I think I need 2. Let's impregnate 2 diamonds. There's 1. I don't want to waste too much of this stuff until I know exactly what I need. But infused diamonds. I know I needed it for something earlier. The blazing generator. Generate power out of blaze rods. We got tons of blaze rods. I guess I kind of need to set it up so I know what the tick output is. Dimensional. Oh yeah, so I can make another one of those. That's what it was. I knew I needed 2 of those. And I'm going to, before I get anything else in here but these bones, I've got 1 4. That's a 3. The books is a 4. I wanted to go ahead and do 1 more of these to 4 before I call it quits. So let's get that knocked out right quick. Come on. Sometimes it works real smooth and sometimes it don't. So there's our 2. Let's go ahead and unlock that, take it out, because we're going to need that for the work. I need a place just to dump. Let's chunk this stuff in here for now. Graphite bars. Won't be, this is, yeah, this has been pretty easy to keep full. I just wished it gave off more power because with all of our tree farms over, oh yeah, I didn't even share that with you yet. I keep bouncing around too much, but if you go over here, I'm going to drop down here right quick and show you. These little elite hoppers, they're not even that expensive to make once you get ender pearls online. But yeah, they are... I just set these up last night. I literally just sat them up last night. I think I kind of overdid it. In fact, I did. I totally overdid it. This is insane. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this stuff. I can feed villagers for days. The berry's not full. Weird. But yeah, all you do is you make you a hopper botany pot. You stick you a piece of dirt and whatever it is you want to grow in there. And it grows it. Insane. How's the pumpkins doing? You know, if you want to build a base out of pumpkins, there it is. Hey, Mason Play, how you doing? Hello to you, buddy. Maybe my avatar won't stay alone forever. Yeah, hit sub, then when you chat, you'll have somebody to play with. Yeah, there you are. I see you over there. What is... Looks like a Simpson haircut. That's pretty cool. That's my first day to stream with these guys. I haven't used them before, so yeah. I did know that there's mini games. Get enough people, you can play basketball, parkour. There's all kinds of crazy crap you can do with those guys. Drop bombs on people that are misbehaving. So melons and beets. So we got our trades. I mean, you know, I don't know why I thought I needed this many lilies or glow flowers, or I needed, well, I know I did these. Yeah, the glass. Got to be able to stain the glass, but I think I'm done. I'm done building my base at this point. And I don't need more glass. So I probably need to pick all that stuff up. It's getting kind of insane. Let me go ahead and be nice. Yeah, I didn't put any pressure plates down. It's still a manual process for me to shut my door. Not that that's important, but land claims y'all can't touch anything on this server. Speaking of, Mason, I don't know if you're a fan of modded Minecraft or not, or if you're in Java or Bedrock. I have no idea what your situation is, but we do have open slots. If you'd like to join, you just have to join Discord. Let's get to know you a little bit and go from there. So I think I need two blocks. Basically what we're doing right here. I don't know when you joined, but we're tiering up this one to a 4 quartz. So let me grab some quartz right quick. Question is, where did I put my quartz? Yeah, this is why the AE system is probably a little better. I have to go through all these steps to get through find my inventory. It doesn't search all the boxes. At least I don't think it does. Oh, 4 corners. Man, you'd think I never Minecrafted before. There we go. Need 2 of those, right? Just 2? You know what? Let me do this. Let's put tier 4 up here. Tier 4. And let's add it to our to-do list over there on the left. Oops. You want to go over there? There we are. So now we can just click over there and see. So need a chest and a redstone block, and then we're done with this. Yep, see, it just kind of goes away. Yeah. That was when I was doing tier 2s. I have redstone somewhere. I don't have a lot of it, but I've got plenty for what we're doing. And I need 2 of these. Actually, you know what? We could have just done this. I could have just gone bap, right? Hit 1. Why are you not working? Do I have to be in that actual box? Well, never mind then. Excuse me. Yeah, Isaac. You lurking? Lurk all you want to. I know you're on the server playing, so you've been really busy seeing all the stuff and things coming across. Lots of achievements. Oh, and a chest. I have a crap ton of chests somewhere. I crafted them and put them somewhere. I'm not going to go looking. It's just go ahead and craft one up. So there's our chest. Now we should be able to craft up another 4. And there it is. We're going to stick it in right down here. Nope, right down here and hit lock. And that'll give us 500 freaking stacks in that one. And I did 500 for this one because most of your enchantment books, and I still have some other books to make, they're not stackable. So let's go ahead and put everything back in here. Diamond shards. I can't remember. Did I put the soul? Yeah, there it is up in here. We'll keep that on us, and we'll just chunk that in here in case we need wood while we're out and about. All right. Well, that is that. So exciting stuff, huh, guys? But we got tons of storage down here, and yes, we do have the AE system, but you can craft everything except for that tier up on like day 1. All of this stuff up here is day 1 stuff. where applied energistics takes a minute to get set up. And I may still go to it just because of the, dimensional crafting and all that kind of stuff. And you can set everything up where you don't have to manually craft. But if this is your first visit, welcome. If you haven't seen one of the other videos before, that right over there is Spawn. I just built right on top of Spawn. And Moonstone, Sunstone ore, both overworld ores available immediately, both super OP. That one makes you fireproof. This one lets you jump high and run fast. You don't need netherite. Isaac, I see you walking back and forth down there. All right, so we have some stuff and things that we need to do. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we need that capacitor. So one of the first things I need to do is go ahead and make a capacitor. We don't have one for that machine yet. I wanted to do the upgraded version of it, but infinity, copper, and ingots. So let's go ahead and grab our infinity. Some copper ingots, just a few. And was it gold? For some reason I think it's gold. It is. It's gold. So let's grab some of those. I thought I had some gold ingots in there. It's why it threw me off. Okay. There. And I'm pretty sure I have plenty in storage anyway. Wow. It actually reads into my carrot pot. Energetic. Ah. Nope, just regular. Hello, puppers. How's the dog? My dog decided to come and visit. Need one of those. In fact, we need two of those. So let's go and craft two of those. And then on top of that, we're going to need powdered coal. We got some powdered coal in here. I pretty much have everything set up, or thought I did. I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. Gold glowstone and okay, redstone dust. Oops. That one, yeah, you start off with this primitive up here, but some of these leak power. And so you want to get off like the Stirling generator as soon as possible, get off the primitive, everything as soon as possible. Like the alloy smelter over here. You know, I got two. I ended up crafting two of those. Yeah, I remember when I did that. I should have got rid of the evidence, but I didn't. So yeah, this is what we're making here. And yeah. All right. Let's put a little bit of is it gold ingot? No, man. Is my brain fried or what? I think it's the lack of food. Yeah. Gold ingot. Oh, glowstone. Yep, brain is totally fried. I don't know how to Minecraft anymore. Why is nothing going in here? Golden redstone. There we go. We're going to craft up a couple of these, pull our head out of our butt. Isaac, what you working on over there anyway, man? Saturday's definitely a better stream day. This one's been really quiet. All right. So I think we've got everything we need. So now we can go ahead and craft this bad boy up. There it is. We'll just stick it in our little hand. Bam. So now that we got that one going, we can get rid of this one. Put our copper back in there. Put our gold back, put those back, put that back, and our infinity back. And I might be done with the bars. I don't think I'm gonna need that much obsidian. But yeah, we're definitely done with this bad boy. Now, too bad we can't recuperate resources. Luckily, they're very cheap anyway, so it doesn't matter. They're super cheap. I'm going to go over here. Yeah, the capacitor's all done. We can get rid of that. I'm kind of scared to break it with this because it breaks. It goes. I barely tap. Okay. And I tend to break a bunch of stuff every time I do that. So we got rid of those. We can put them away somewhere. And I really need to figure out what I'm going to do with all this iron. Probably just need to tear these farms down. Nope. I was curious if this would work in here. I guess I got my answer. No, it will not. It's only good for making flesh sandwiches. Bucket of milk. Wrap this around a bucket of milk. It makes flesh. You cook the flesh. You cut a piece of bread in half. You make a flesh sandwich, and it gives you a crazy amount of absorption. So pretty good stuff. But yeah, we've got. I've got plenty of storage now. So we're done with that. We are done with storage. I'm just gonna chunk these in here. Oh yeah. I'm trying to collect the photographs again. We'll be putting those up eventually. I have plenty of item frames. So more spare storage. That's why I don't like this pickaxe. It's worse than being in creative, man. It's like you barely touch anything and you have to be really careful. Make sure there's wood behind it or... You know what? I forgot to put my leaves down. Yeah, I usually have leaves bordering here and here. You know, greenery makes everything look a little nicer. Then you just kind of sit here by the fishing pond and chill. I was sitting here earlier today because I realized that my fish were disappearing and they're committing suicide. They get down here in this bottom, or actually it's the top right corner, and they get up there and they jump up against the wall and they just flounder until they suffocate and die. It was really quite sad because we're nowhere near where I collected them from. And I don't have a transporter or waystone over there. I could have swore I just saw somebody over there. It was probably just Isaac running by, maybe. So what all's left in here? Just the lead and the uranium? Let's start popping the uranium. So extreme reactors. So today I'm going to wrap up and get all my enderIO set up. And then we're going to go and start hitting probably extreme reactors. I want to get like a major power source set up. And we're going to run the wiring. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to run the cabling without it being... I get lost in my own damn base. Well, this is a bedroom and enchanting, obviously. I was thinking about setting up extreme reactors down here. Enlarge this area. You know, we got our thing that goes down to bedrock. Enlarge this. Set extreme reactors up. And then set up RF tools, the builder. I'm thinking it still mines, and if it does, I want to get that online. But yeah, it's super quiet in here. Tell you what, we've been streaming for about 45 minutes. It's really quiet. The wife just walked in the front door. She brought groceries, and my dog's barking because it's starting to storm here. So I'm going to kill this for a few reasons. And I may be back online here in another hour. Otherwise, I will record the progress. Hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate y'all, the ones that stopped by and said hi. Appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you in the next, episode, but on the next live stream. It's been fun. Isaac, take care, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope your little character. I wish to. Can you do anything with your little character? Like, can you interact with him at all? When you chat, does it pop up? Okay, I'm going to work on that. I want to make those as interactive as possible. I want to see something right quick. Hang on. We're going to change this to a different kind of stream for a couple of minutes. I want to see how this works. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. So supposedly there's mini games that I can launch. Now, I know that there's bombs. And I can send you flying off across the screen. Supposedly there's like, I can set up block games. Like parkour, and it looks like all that does is block you, though. Will the guys walk up the... Okay, so now that we're over in the corner, you can't go anywhere. So that's kind of dumb. What does this do? I want to see what this does. I've never messed with any of this. Okay, so I can spawn people. That's cool. Makes it look more fun. Now, supposedly, I can spawn a star and you guys have to catch it. But if you can't control your character... Oh, you have to hit exclamation point jump. Okay. At least that's what it said. What does this do? Okay, it just lets me shoot people. That's not fun. So I just saw you jump, so that's great. Hi, dear. I'm coming. I'm coming. There's advanced games. There's follows. There's subs. Oh. No. I set up my stream so that it does this.
You got 2 people.
I did. We're testing to see if it work. I don't know. But you can see them over there. You can see them on the... see them
If they
there.
type something in chat, does it pop up?
It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm sure it's something I have to set up. This is my first time to ever use these guys. I can launch mini games though, like the star and they jump up and catch the stars.
Yeah.
There's basketball. There's parkour, but Isaac's telling me that he can't jump. So he can jump if you exclamation point jump, but like his mouse or if he's on his phone, his finger doesn't make him jump. So. Yep, that's just stuff I've got to look into. But yeah, I've got the avatars working. Yeah, they're cute. I really like them. So that worked. Yeah, I wonder what does basketball look like. Minecraft has this thing that anytime you get off the screen, it brings up the title menu. I need to hook my Stream Deck back up so I can just do this with macros. But I didn't streaming after that last break. But I've been enjoying it a lot. Enter command as user. Blacklist mod. Instaband. Name tag. So if I pick you, where's Isaac at? I don't, huh? Hey, Easy, what's going on, man? We're just playing with the avatars at the bottom of the screen. There's like mini games and stuff that I can run, and I'm trying to figure them out. Only subs can, only people who are subbed to me will show up on the bottom of the screen. Let me see if I can get rid of these fake people. All right, so mini games. It looks like there's a boss battle. So once I get this set up, we'll have boss battles, battle royales, basketball duels. Right now, Jump Star works. I'm supposed to be doing this with loot boxes. What's a loot box do?
All right, welcome to
Oh no, I don't want to watch a video. I want it to work. Very cool. This does a lot, but you purchase Steam avatars. It's an actual game that you purchase on Steam. Did it go away? Looks like it went away. Anyway, let me get it back. Sorry. Hang on, I'm trying to get it back. For some reason, it won't let me get out of the damn menu. It's got some bugs. Let me just close it and restart it. Hang on a second. But anyway, you purchase it from Steam, and then you embed it into your OBS. Here we go. Coming back online now. All right, there we are. We're back. So, you embed it into your OBS, and you can set it up for all kinds of little mini games. Yeah, well, you can type something in, and we'll tell you if you were the handsome one or not. Online barbecue shop. That's exactly right, Desi. Yeah. Too bad it doesn't. The chat doesn't pop up. I can't do it while I'm online. I can't change any of the settings. But they're cute. I tell you what, this is a lot of fun right here. Though, watch. You ready? I can launch you. Exclamation point jump. I think I'm going to get on my stream just so I can play. See if I can make this work. Easy man, I didn't see anything about Space Invaders. What I did see though was the basketball and boss battle and battle royale. Those are the three that, hell, if I could make those work, I probably wouldn't even be playing Minecraft. I'd be busy playing games with you guys. That's just too funny. Well, I'm sad the chat doesn't pop up, but we'll eventually get there. This was a first time. But yep, it is dinner time for me. Again, Easy, I'm sorry that you just got here and I'm gonna bail on you. But you see that stuff behind me? That's moonstone and sunstone. If you haven't found that in the overworld yet, I know you fly around and stuff. Come see me. And the stuff on the right, behind me on your right, that sunstone makes you completely fireproof. You can go swim around the nether. You'll never even catch fire. You'll catch fire, but you'll never take burn damage. The stuff on the left, that's moonstone, and that stuff makes you jump real high or make you fly, which is what I'm currently wearing. So yeah, it stuff's pretty cool. And one of these rings that's in my hand, it's just a bit of moonstone and 4 pieces of gold, and it has some pretty cool effects too. But have speed 2, night vision 2. Jump boost 2, and resistance, of course, because of the beacon. Oh, speaking of, did you ever get your beacon set up? And hopefully I got latency toned down enough. Oh, I want to make... This is one of the things that I'm definitely making like now. I'm going to do that while I wait on response. Not yet? Okay. Well, if you end up, I know you've already set up all the stuff and things for iron, but if you do need some iron, let me know, because I probably have enough iron to do 1,000 full blocks at this point. Oh, and wood for days. Oh my God, I got so much wood. And just don't. I'm talking oak wood, dark oak wood, that kind of stuff. So I need, what's that? My wife just yelled something from the other room. I don't know what you're talking about, dear. So 2 diamonds and a book. All right. Hey. Tamales are going to take a few minutes, okay? And not yet. All right. We're having hot tamales and rice tonight, guys. Wow, that storm sounds special. No wonder the dog's under my feet. We haven't lost power yet. I'm surprised because usually every time it farts around here, we lose power. Enchanter. I want to make my own enchanting books. This is where I'm going to get my flight from, Easy Man, right here. I could make potions and have a ring, this ring right here. It's called Charm of Flight. It consumes a potion every 3 minutes, but it's a simple thing. 3 flight potions and 6, all this stuff's pretty easy. But I will be needing to go to the nether. Not the nether. The end. I'm going to be killing the ender dragon pretty quick. Because to make that potion right here, instant health 2, I need chorus fruit. Or you'll make those to make the potion of flight. Sorry. So yeah, I need to go kill the ender dragon. But after that, I will be I'll be all set on my flight. But I'll be getting it from that ring right there. Pretty simple setup. But it all starts with this right here. So we got that done. So we're going to come over here. We're going to hit this and hit this. And now I can enchant my own books and make my own things. I'm pretty sure this is powered. And there we go. All the recipes. So you put a book and quill in. I assume it still works the same as it used to. But you can make like all your own mending books. I'm sorry. This is not what I didn't make this for flight. I made this for mending books right here. So I didn't have to depend on the guy behind me because it costs quite a few emeralds every time I want a mending book. But this is really, really cheap. It's a 3 solarium, an energetic alloy. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. It just so happens I put everything in this box I was going to need, and I just got this powered up during the stream. I am pretty sure so that ender rod right there. It's energetic alloy and 2 solariums. Yeah, I was in the right spot. It's soul sand and gold ingots. I want to make sure I wasn't losing my mind. All right, so we got those. And we need 1 energetic, and I'm pretty sure that I already have that made in here. If not, shame on me. Yep, there they are. All right, so let's craft this bad boy. We got it. So they get kind of pricey, but not really. Not for what you get for them. I don't know if you guys can hear the storm or not. I probably need to get off of here. Anyway, book and quill, right? I want to go ahead and walk you through that in case you're not familiar with it. Mending book. So your book and quill on the far left, that thing I just made goes right here. You put 15 lapis with it. It costs you 21 points. Experience should not be a problem, though, if you set these up. Because, I've been using that one a lot. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go ahead and set it up where I can hopefully make 2 of those books. I have 2, I'm going to use 1 mending book and I'll have 1 spare. Might not make it to 42. It's going to be close. My finger's getting tired. Oh, we made it. Okay. So 21 levels per book. And I have 42 levels. Everything always comes to 42s. No, you know what? I don't know. I know you're asking about the Ender Dragon. Saw that pop up a while ago. Do we want to do that tonight? I've got to, you know what? I'm going to let the storm pass, go spend some time with the wife and eat. And then I've got to, how can I phrase this? I've got a collaboration date with Sheldo at 7 o'clock. We're going to try to wrap up Hoarder Border. That series, we still have quite a bit of stuff we need to go collect. And I'm going to try to wrap that up at 7 o'clock. So I may not even get my enderIO done tonight. This is what happens when you got 3 series going. You know, we had the bingo thing going. We had Hoarder Border going. Better Adventure Plus. And then, of course, I spent time making this mod pack. And I couldn't wait to play it. So, yeah, we have another server. So, Better Adventures Plus, and then Shell will have a private server for Hoarder Border, which is actually our vanilla SMP server. It's being used for Hoarder Border. Nobody's missed it. So, it, you know, of course, it'll come back online once I get wrapped up. But it's also going to be a testing location for me. I'm planning on making more mods. I have some ideas. And I'm looking forward to actually like coding them in Java and getting them online. But we'll see how all that goes. It's going to be a little while before that's available. But that's going to be it. I need to get off of here. Guys, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please take a second, hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed and you're hanging out, you want to be able to chat, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified every time I go live or put out new content. Thursday, we got the weather fight. If you were watching the stream earlier, you already got to see me do it twice. But, yeah, it was fun. There was kind of a disaster in that one. Yeah, I got teleported. Thought the weather was loose and was freaking out for about 20 minutes. But I narrowed it down to about a 2-minute thing. But if you need wheat and you're on the server, come see me. I have more wheat than I know what to do with. And this is all the wood I was talking about earlier. Just wood upon wood upon wood. Just so much wood. How many times can you say wood? Too much. I never could do outros. Anyway, guys, have a great one. We'll see you next time. Laters.